The fourth season of The Handmaid's Tale will drop soon on Hulu. The last 3 seasons made every fan wonder what could happen in season 4. But before season 4 drops, a quick summary of season 3 is necessary. The third season covers how June changed herself from empathy to ruthless. So let's not waste any time and get straight into the recap of season 3 of The Handmaid's Tale. And before we begin, hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to never miss a video from us. Season 2 ends with a cliffhanger where June didn't escape to the Canada border and give Nicole, the baby, to Emily so that they can make their way out of hell. Season 3 starts with June telling Lawrence that she would not leave Gilead without her first daughter Hannah. So Lawrence helps her reach her daughter. June sneaks inside and goes to her daughter's bedroom when guards also come there and she is caught in the scene. They take her to Serena and Fred, where June tells Serena that the baby is totally safe. Emily with Nicole is trying to escape and finally she reaches the Canadian border. Meanwhile, Serena burns the house and June is taken to Handmaid's office. Finally, Emily meets Luke in Canada and tells how her wife helped her get out of Gilead.
I'm Emily. Your wife saved my life.
One of the handmaids tells June that Emily and her daughter have crossed the border safely. June is now transferred to the next commander, who was Professor Lawrence. June is now working at Lawrence's house where she finds a person who was trying to escape from Gilead is dead. When Lawrence gets to know about this, he tells June to dig a grave in their back garden. While on the other hand, in Canada, Emily finally meets his lost ex-wife who she lost when they were found to be lesbians and her ex-wife took off to Canada. June has finally dug a grave over flower plants that were grown by Lawrence's wife, Eleanor. Events took a turn when the life of Fred and Serena start falling apart after the house was burned. They both are separated now and Serena is now living with her mother. Nick has to go to Chicago to fight for the commander and that's when June and Nick have their final goodbye. As we already know, Lawrence is with the handmaids and he asks June to pick 5 women who can help her in this resistance movement.
Anyways.
All save 5.
June is still struggling to find her daughter Hannah and Waterfords are struggling to find Nicole. To find Hannah, June makes a deal with Serena to give more power in the marriage if she returns from her mother's house. And in return, Serena tells where Hannah goes to school. June now knows where her daughter's location is. But on the other hand, Fred and Serena also identified Nicole in the protest video that was from Toronto. In a totally different scenario, Jenny again wants to go to the Putnam house and that's why Aunt Lydia is beating her up. Serena forces June to call Luke and let her meet Nicole.
Please, I am begging you.
June creates a tape of Luke telling him everything about the baby. But Serena betrays June. While everyone was protesting for Nicole to come back, Serena joins her. Though she was the one who let June escape. And then finally, June with Rita and Fred and Serena goes to Washington to take her daughter back. June is trying to everything to keep the baby in Canada. The life of everyone from here, but June still cannot meet Hannah even though she manipulated Eleanor to go to Hannah's house. Every handmaids were furious with Aunt Lydia and once in a market, one of the handmaids of Matthew, who was pregnant, tries to shoot her but was shot by the guardians. After the incident, June was supposed to spend sleepless night until the baby of the pregnant lady was born. Though Off Matthew gave birth to a boy, she was dying. June is begging for an apology, and that's where she went to become ruthless and will never let any woman face this again. On the other hand, Serena is making deal with peoples in Washington so that she can get Nicole back. June has finally decided that she will escape all the girls in the Gilead so that they could never see this happening to them again.
I swear to you, I'm gonna get them out.
She makes the arrangement for the plane and at the time Winslow tried to rape her but June kills him and disposes his body. Fred was arrested at the Canadian border for criminal activities in the war. Finally, the truth of Serena was out. She was the one who made deal with Americans that she will give him to police and will take Nicole in return. On the other hand, Lawrence's wife tries to screw the plan and takes the overdose and dies. The show then described how June and other girls ended up being handmaid and how June was separated from her daughter and husband. The final countdown of their plan has already begun, and 52 children will be brought to Lawrence's house at midnight. As they reach there, all handmaids will take them to the airport where they will take off to Canada. While on the other hand, Serena and Fred are trying to start their new life. Maggie reaches with a girl in the afternoon at Lawrence's to be with them in the plane, but she gets scared and escaped and left the girl behind. Lawrence is talking to June about dropping the plan as Maggie escaped and it has become more dangerous, but June didn't agree to it. While on the other hand, when Serena was trying to imagine her whole new life, she was put behind the bars for forcing a rape.
It doesn't involve what you did with your husband. Take the child.
Maggie was arrested. Finally, June initiates her escape plan, but the guards reaches there. June tells everyone to go while she will distract the guards. In the fight between the guards and the handmaids, the children were able to escape with Rita. June is shot by the guard, but she is still alive, and some of the handmaids found her in the jungle, lying half dead. She is saved while all the girls have reached Canada, and that's where season 3 ends. Season 3 left many questions unanswered, and that's why watching it 4th season is a must. The 4th season will premiere on 28th of April 2021. So sit back and relax till season 4 premieres. Hit your reviews in the comment section, and before we move forward, like this video and hit the subscribe button to never miss an update from us.